Hello, reviewers. Welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today we're on The Simpsons. Bart's dog gets an F. And yeah, in this, it shows that Santa's helper is kind of misbehaving. First, just ripping up Homer's newspaper in his mouth when Homer tries to get it out of his mouth, and tempted to eat Homer's food. And yeah, just escapes from the house. And Homer puts on a lead. Yeah, they get the, and also there's also uh, how a little helper sees everybody just in black and white and speaking gibberish. Oh yeah, and the B plot, Lisa had some mumps, and when Bart called Dr. Hibbert, uh, he didn't really trust her diagnosis, so I asked Marge bring Lisa down to him. And if he is sick, why did they bring her down to the kitchen? Just wondering. They're kind of like the part where Lisa tries to confuse Bart, but Bart thinking Lisa's faking, so he gets to stay home, and Lee's saying that Bart stays home, then she gets to go to school, and that's good. And after Homer comes back from one of the elderly neighbors on his road, since that'll help her swim in her pool, he bumps into Flanders, and when he sees he had these shoes called Assassins, uh, he just gobsmacked, since I think they're so popular as shoe. Turned out they cost a lot, $125. And when he has to go to the mall to get some magazines that he asked for, he has to see them, and doesn't remember what Flanders said about sometimes you have to treat yourself. And I'll take it that if Homer heard at least a couple months and said it was a kissing disease, wouldn't he get angry saying, who are you kissing, or who's the boy you're kissing, or whatever? That's what I think he did, but that's just me. And my marriage shows Lisa the Bouvier family quilt. And Lisa starts to learn how to show marriages, so what she can do, even burn her finger with a cigarette lighter. And yeah, when Lisa shows marriage, her patch on a quilt, and so that she can stick a needle in her and do the ET finger thing. Yeah, it's good. And yeah, tell how actually ruins the assassins. I also like when when Homer gets to assassins, Bart points out how much they are. Marge is saying to Homer that they agree that they would talk for getting something expensive, but Homer says back like he bought a lot of smoking arms, they haven't got a single fire. Oh god. He doesn't think a lot to, does he? And else. Oh yeah, and Homer gets a big cookie, puts a note on it, but yeah, that'll help her uh, eats it, and when Lisa and Marge leave the quilt on Lisa's bed, he ruins that as well. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually Startle Hopper's, like a Homer Startle Hopper's fault. I think Homer could have put the cookie in a maybe a different plate or bigger cookie jar, and maybe Marge Lisa could have left the quilt somewhere where as a Hopper couldn't find it. And before that, they had him roll Santa Hopper into an obedience school with a British female teacher or instructor. And the best way to see the trainer dog, choke chain. Yeah, and there is a montage showing that a lot of the other uh, dogs in the obedience school are doing great, but yeah, Santa Hopper has hasn't really learned that much or in paying attention. I do kind of like some little Bart called the field teacher. Yeah. And yeah, after what the incident with the quilt and the cookie, and Homer being more upset about the cookie, Homer decides to get rid of the dog, get rid of Santa Hopper. But after a speech from Lisa, where at the end Homer saying if they were pulling the plug on him, he wants Lisa at his corner. And even though they agreed that if Santa Hopper learned something from the being in school, they get rid of him. Homer still had Marge make up like um I would like an adoption flyer or sales flyer or something, and that's how the he like talks to him on the phone, and twice tries to get people to take South Africa and say I love you, and then he tries to tell him to this other guy. And Bart does plead to the female teacher that the South Africa needs to pass or they get rid of him. And after shouting at Barry does use the choke chain and South Hopper give him like the sad eyes and whimpering, and Bart does hug him saying he can't help being stupid. And yeah, during the middle of the night, Bart's still trying to train South Hopper, but Lisa saying he's going to try to force it since it's probably their last night together, so they spend it having fun, and he tries throwing the ball to get South Hopper to get it, but he just sits. Yeah. With the B plot, Lisa actually makes a new quilt with the patch showing the destructions of the old one. I just think it's nice. I don't know if that was needed, but whatever. And then near the end, it says Sean Bart and Sally Hubbard playing together. And yeah, once again, my favorite bit is when Bart is tearing up, just saying Sally Hubbard that he thought they're gonna be friends forever, but since he didn't learn anything, they had to say goodbye. And just when all hope is lost, the show's on Hubbard does understand Bart when he tells him to sit. And yeah, he does a lot of other commands, and when he starts rolling over, it goes to the dog will be in school, and the teacher picking him the diploma. And yeah, Howard fakes being happy, but he's mad. And then it shows the dogs throw up their leaves like their graduation caps. Oh god, shut up. And yeah, and that's why I have two other dogs without helper. They get in freeze frame, saying what happened to them. One dog ran away. One is in comically ate a poisoned frog. Without a helper, he bit Bart, but over their mind. Yeah, and yeah, they did another good episode. Also, like the bit in the soap opera that Lisa Marge was watching when the priest came back and woman thought, I was saying that she thought the priest was dead. It's like I was. Yeah, good. Oh well. And yeah, the people with Marge season or some needs to quilt and the season has a so it was kind of good, but I don't know if you needed to show that at least making like a new quilt. I don't know if that's actually needed, but I think this thought needed to bookend or just end. That's the part of the episode. But, And yeah, later just being bummed out, having a month since he the one fall upon her class or yeah, in school or whatever. Yeah, this is when Lisa was what I think it was starting out to be a nerdy perfectionist. Ugh, don't know. Before she was just a little goody two shoes girl, but maybe just mix it too. And yeah, Homer is good at this, just being selfish, whether it's with the assassin shoes or care more about the cookie being eaten than the Marge's family's quilt. And the argument he gets with the elderly neighbour, taking he's off her meds or saying, are you deaf or just dumb? Yeah. And yeah, they Howard keeps trying to lead that Jonathan Hopper that put on in the back. Versus like a softer sort of lead, like a not very plastic, but maybe Velcro or something. Then it's a bit harder. Then it looked like a hard metal, but whatever. But and yeah, you can see Bart and Jonathan Hopper said bonded, and you see Bart trying to teach Jonathan Hopper or instruct him to obey. And do I point out when Bart tries to demonstrate to Santa Hopper how to roll over, the bird's teacher gives him a toffee. Ugh, don't know. Anyway, yeah, take care. I'll see you guys later.